This is gonna be a quick video because it's just an update and I'm stressed. So I'm currently standing in my basement, which is my studio space for my business. It's called the Book Launch Planner. I was in the middle of rebranding, blah blah blah. Anywho, you guys may remember my makeover series where I redid this entire space. Accent wall, new furniture, blah blah blah, rug. It flooded down here. It's been non-stop raining, and it's even raining as I film this, but the rain is not pouring, and the water levels have dropped a little bit enough that the basement is currently not flooded. But to put it simply, I think it was Friday, everything around us was a giant puddle, and I'll just show you some Instagram clips that kind of visualize what I mean. Well, it's been raining for a bit, and that tree is not supposed to be in water. That's all a puddle. That's a couple inches deep. UA doesn't seem to mind. Yeah, I think the shore normally ends like right there. Turns out the pond is our least of our concerns. We've got our lovely, well, there usually is a bridge there. Let's see, can I get to it? Oh, the bridge is gone. The entire area is flooded. That's where we normally have campfires. UA, please don't go out there. I don't feel like retrieving you. So this is all supposed to be grass, and it's not. It's another pond for UA, but the fun doesn't end there. This is supposed to be a road. It's not. All right, we're gonna go for a walk in the grass, or a swim. UA, come here. UA, come. Good girl. Come on. Let's go. So we were kind of having fun. There was a lot of water everywhere, and it was the most overflown we'd seen our pond or our river. And then we stepped into the basement, and there was like about an inch of water everywhere, which was not great. So this corner is the corner that was the most affected. Not necessarily because it had the most water, but it had the most expensive stuff. My printer was sitting in water, all the cords for my electronics was sitting in water, my computer was sitting in water. I may have gotten electrocuted when I went to pick stuff up. Don't touch electronics when they're in water. But basically, my desk back here is destroyed. It's made with like that cheap compressed wood, or as my husband puts it, cardboard. So when the water touched it, it just expanded and popped, I guess is the best way to describe it. I don't know what's up with my electronics. I haven't tried to plug anything in yet, but do know I've cried a decent bit about it. The IKEA furniture surprisingly is doing okay. Our couch was like a sponge, and it sucked up all the water. So now that's sitting on pallets, and we have two different dehumidifiers going and a fan, and we're trying to air everything out and dry it all up and hope that the rain stops enough that it doesn't keep coming in. As far as we're aware, there's not really much we can do about it. We are assuming that what happened is all land has a water table, and normally that water table is like way underground, but it's been raining so much that the water just keeps rising, and eventually it came into contact with our foundation, and so when it pours down really bad, it eventually seeps into the foundation, blah 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 blah. And it can happen very fast, because the first day I had been down in the basement and it was perfectly fine, and then I left for like only a couple of hours, and I came back and it was full of water. And that same night, after we vacuumed out all the water, I woke up early in the morning to go hiking because I didn't feel like dealing with my problems. And I wake up and it's full of water again. And I'm just hoping it doesn't fill with water again because it's gonna be raining a lot this upcoming week. Oh, I did forget to say 2 things. The biggest kick to the gut is when I called our home insurance and found out that we don't have flood insurance, so that was great. But the encouraging thing is that because I did the basement remodel, all my inventory was stored, whereas before it was all in boxes sitting on the floor. Which, if it had flooded when things were in boxes sitting on the floor, all my inventory, or at least the bottom half of my inventory, would have been destroyed. But because it was stored in furniture, the furniture actually protected it and none of my inventory was destroyed, except I did have 1 box of books that was in a closet that I do for book signings. Small handful of books were destroyed, so those are no longer sellable. If you guys want me to sell them for super cheap, like $1 on my website, let me know and I'll do that. Because they're not destroyed, they're just wrinkly, that's the best way to put it. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know and I'll sell them to you. If not, I'm just gonna trash them because I don't know what else to do with them. No inventory was destroyed, but I'm real worried about my printer. And in case you're wondering why I'm so worried about my printer, it's a very expensive printer and I already used the warranty once. So it's out of warranty now, and if I need to replace it, it's gonna be expensive because I already know I need to replace that desk, or most likely. I don't know, I might just deal with the ugliness of how the legs are popping, but I'm also very scared that that desk will no longer support heavy things. So right now, everything's just all over the place. All of my stuff is upstairs in one of our spare bedrooms and it will remain there until I don't know when. I don't really have any encouraging things to say, but I will say it is greatly appreciated if you choose to pre-order my book, Meet Me at the Summit. You can pre-order the ebook, and when you pre-order the ebook you get like a little swag pack, or you can pre-order the little adventure box, the book adventure box. That's also greatly appreciated. Basically, it's gonna be, I have things to pay for, let's put it that way. I have things to pay for, so if you wanna purchase any of my products, purchase my books, share about my books, it's greatly appreciated. I did have a different video planned for today, but mostly I just want to cry. So I'm going to end it here because I have nothing encouraging to say, but do know I'm going to keep moving forward. The book launch planner store is still afloat. Things are just a little slower than usual, but we got this. And let's hope it stops raining eventually, but there's a lot of thunderstorms forecasted in the future. I'm sorry, I wish this video wasn't as depressing, but please give this video a thumbs up, maybe comment encouraging things, that would be nice. I would appreciate that. I kind of need it right now. Otherwise, I'll see you all next week.